I'm making this vlog on my laptop because I have no more room on my iMac. But it's a response video to Jim Psychobabble. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm looking at this bike on TV. I had a Honda Dream. I'm looking at this channel. It's called um, I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Okay. The channel is called Iron Resurrection. It's really cool about all these cars and things that they have. They just showed my motorcycle. The first legit motorcycle I had was a Honda 305, 1965 Honda 305. And I took the whole thing apart and I painted it and put it back together. Then I met a friend of mine. His name is Joey. I won't say the last name, but he's also a friend of mine on Facebook. And he had this beautiful 450 chopper Honda. You wouldn't think it looked like choppers generally were like Harley Davidsons. And you saw some Triumphs, but my bike, I bought these Z bars and I bought a Sportster seat and the side license plate bracket. And I did the bike up with doilies. I spray painted doily configuration on the tank and everything. But my friend's bike was outrageous. He had a beautiful 450 Honda. Just the engine. The frame was chopped. He had that. I think it was sort of like a. They put epoxy around the corners, and then it's like a molded chassis. It looked really cool. It was white, and anyway, I'm getting off the topic. I wanted to say thanks, Jim, for the shout out. I really do appreciate that. There's nothing more flattering than hearing your name said on the internet. Especially coming from a friend. Um, yeah, I haven't been making videos, and the reason why I haven't been doing it is because I've become kind of lazy, and it's not that I'm lazy. It's just that there's so many things piling up. And by the way, Jim, I want to congratulate you on your win on that battle with your health battle there. It's good to see that you're okay. The shop looks good. Um, I'm having a little bit of problems with my car right now. I have a 94 Lincoln Mark 8, and I'm having a great deal of electrical problems with it. So I'm not very good. I'm old school. You know what I'm talking about when you were talking about your wedge. I guess it's definitely a Mopar wedge. I remember that. We used to race them all the time in the early days. I had a '66 Dodge Dart that I did some work on, but it was at one point it was unstreetable. Then I made it streetable. I put a Hemi grind cam in it, and I had a Cadillac carburetor, 4-barrel carburetor. It's the only thing that would work. I know I'm going all over the place. I will post this though, because I don't think it's that bad. Like usually I drift too far, and I don't really like to edit any of my videos. I like to put them up in their entirety. I don't like chopping jump cuts and stuff like that. So, but hopefully, what I really got to do is make a list and follow the list. Because I usually I wake up in the morning pretty clear-headed, but the thing is that as the day goes on, I start to jump from one idea to another, and I usually don't get anything done. This year I had like a crazy thing going on with health. Um, I don't know. I really don't trust our medical community today, our medical system, because they've gotten the green light to do whatever they want, especially if you're over 50. The other day I went to the dentist. I have a problem with my tooth, uh, and they wanted to pull it out immediately. I says, no, it's not hurting me. You know, they wanted to pull it out. Then I went to another doctor, an eye doctor. He said that I had. He was the one that put the lenses in my eye. It's great. They work great. I have some floaters, But this very same eye doctor just wanted to know why I didn't keep coming. I said, well, what am I going to do? I mean, it's not getting any better, and you can't take my eyeball out. But then he said that I had at the beginning of a detached retina, and it got me wondering. I says, well, how could I have? I don't have any of these problems. Thyroid, then it just kind of grabs you that when you're over 50, they could do what they want with you. And you just really have to get a second opinion. I'm not a big believer in that. I don't believe in drugs unless they're absolutely necessary. And it looks like once they get a hold of you at that age, you know you're really gonna open the door for a lot of problems. So anyway, it's good to see that you're good, Jim. And good luck with the garage. But like I said, and then I went to a second eye doctor, and he told me there's no evidence of detached retina whatsoever. And then he informed me that this particular doctor is notorious for creating problems, especially with the elderly people. And now that I think about it, hey, you want to hear something really creepy? One day I went to the same eye doctor that told me I had a detached retina, and there was a woman outside the office, and she was saying, "I have a great deal of pain in the back of my eye. He did something yesterday." She was talking to the receptionist, and I said to myself, I got a lot of pain behind my eye too, and that was like one of the red flags that came up, and that's why I went to my old eye doctor, and he told me that this person does this, this doctor does this. So I really feel bad. And you know something? My buddy the other day says he's going to him, and I said, well, do yourself a favor and make sure you don't allow him to create work for himself, because this is your eye you're talking about. So that was a second scare. Now, right now, I have the floaters going on, but there is an eye doctor named Dr. Johnson out in California that specializes in floaters. So I'm going to try to pursue that because it's driving me nuts. Um, Anywho, the holiday seasons are coming up. Of course, Halloween is my favorite time of the year. I think this year I'm going to dress as a pirate, and that's what I'm going to do because I did it once before. I'll dress as a pirate. Anywho, that's my vlog. I'm going to post this on Vloasis. Thanks, Frank, for creating that site for us. And I will be posting this on YouTube, obviously, and then. But I also wanted to mention to Jim. I might do a second video on this about the drama that's been created all over. But it's not as bad as it used to be. Anywho, that's my vlog. Love yous all. Catch yous later on. Bye bye.